Okay, we're recording. Awesome, awesome. We'll wait for Jimmy to come back in. Hello, everybody. Hello. Good thing you can improvise. The puppies get underneath of my desk and they pull cords, and they were doing that earlier, and probably they unplugged something that I cannot find in the dark right now. So, everybody, see if she gets it. You good now, Jimmy?
Now she's
You're muted.
We're also technology smart, aren't we?
That's why I was always like, really, you can join us at any time because we are so not professionals at this. This is real life. Okay, Jimmy, you're still muted.
Apparently.
You are? Apparently.
I got it. I got it. Okay, we're no longer echoing. I can see everybody. We're good.
All right. Woohoo! See, you guys, it just takes a few minutes. 7:04. That's not too bad, right? 4 minutes to get this technical stuff out of the way. All right, you guys, let's get going. So, super excited. 100 ambassadors. Like, that was amazing. You guys, amazing. So cool. And it was really intense because, like, I kept thinking, is it 9:30 Arizona time that it shuts off, or is it 10:30? And I'm like, I think it's 9:30. So I was watching a movie because I'm waiting and just checking things and helping people and watching them, trying to stay awake. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's 9:30. I don't know. And I kept refreshing and it kept saying 99. And then finally it updated and it hit 100 at like 11 or 11:30 at night before I went to bed. Because I was like, I am posting this tonight. So I had to post it before I went to bed. And it was so exciting to have 100 on there. So I was like, that was pretty cool. Pretty awesome, you guys. So, anyways, so congratulations to you guys, first and foremost. That was a pretty exciting month. And so many things going on in April. Kind of Plexus blessed us with another incentive that goes along with kind of what happened, what they did for us in March, but just to really increase what I think their whole goal is. So this is what I kind of see, you guys. Silver is where it's at. Silver is what they're really focusing on, helping our ambassadors get silver. And of course, ourselves, no matter what rank, reaching the rank of silver each month, right? By signing 3 ambassadors. But I love what they did by offering our new ambassadors that sign up this month 3 codes as well. And then any ambassador that becomes a silver that's not a silver yet gets those 3 codes as well. So that to me is pretty awesome. So it's really all about silver. And I really feel strongly, you guys, that is where our business grows. And I thinking about this, in the very beginning, which some of you have been with me for a while, that's what we did. It was a lot of helping people reach the rank of silver. And we had a lot of rank ups to silver all the time. It's just so-and-so went silver, bringing 3 people on. First thing we did when that new ambassador signed up was, who do you know? 3 people. Let's talk to 3 people and get you to silver, get you that at the time $100 bonus, because that gets money in their pocket to help them pay for those products. That gets them excited. It helps build their belief that, wow, okay, I can maybe do this. If I just sign up 3 people and this company is going to at least just give me $100, we know you earn more than that when you first go silver. I can do that. It really brings that belief in. And so silver, the me plus 3, them plus 3, I think is where we really need to focus, you guys. And no matter what rank you're at. And if you've not hit silver yet, still, that's where it's at. So with this new incentive, I kind of wanted to, like I kind of explained to you guys, if you sign up a new ambassador in April, they get 3 codes. And then if an ambassador on your team goes silver, they get 3 codes, okay? First time. All $199 welcome packs are $10 off. So they are $189. I know, I knew Summer. I was watching your face when I said that. Because she is the $199 welcome pack queen. Hallelujah. Good job, Summer. No code needed on that, you guys. They are all just discounted. So when you or your team is signing an ambassador up, it's going to be the 189, okay? No code on that. Now, all codes are transferable. So if you have a new ambassador, I'm going to go step by step on this. But if you have a new ambassador that signs up in April, they get those codes. Who get codes? Is that discount? Yes, it is. Well, it's for the new ambassadors wait, say that again, Lisa. Hang on. Let me read that again. Is that discount for everyone or just new ambassadors who get codes? Well, it's for any new ambassador that signs up in the month of April. So they're going to get those codes as well as it's going to be $10 off. So new ambassadors that sign up in April have it made because they're getting those 3 codes, and they're also, Michelle, do you have, let's see, you're not muted on my end. Do you say something, Michelle? Let's see if we can hear you. Because I can't hear you, Michelle. I wonder if, because you're on your phone or your iPad.
Hey, Jeannie.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, and next to her name, it shows the camera, but there's no microphone at all.
Okay. Michelle, if you can click on your screen.
Jeannie, you're good. Oh. I'll type it. She can't hear you.
Yeah, perfect. Please, Jimmy, thank you. And I'll continue so we don't take any longer. Thank you, Jimmy Lee. So yes, Lisa, great question. So new ambassadors, they get the $10 off. So they're going to sign up with a $189 welcome pack plus get the 3 codes. Okay, that answer that, Lisa? Okay. Okay, awesome. All right, super easy, you guys. Super amazing. So the biggest thing is when we get those ambassadors signing up in April is, reaching out to those people and asking them, which we're going to talk about a little bit more tonight too, if they want to share, if they want to utilize those. If you have somebody who is, I absolutely do not want to share, then say, well, hey, those codes are transferable. Do you mind if you send me your code and I have some ambassadors or you yourself that would want to utilize them, okay? We don't want them to go to waste, but what's cool is sometimes those people are like, maybe I'll use them. I'm just going to keep them and see, because sometimes they start thinking about their mom or their sister or their brother, right? But they are transferable, okay? The people that signed up, the new ambassadors that signed up in March, as you guys know, they each got 3 codes. Those expire the night of April 14th. So I'm just telling everybody April 14th, not the 15th, because it's like midnight April 14th, which is probably like 9:30 Arizona time. So I'm telling everybody April 14th, okay? Those are also transferable. So if you have ambassadors that signed up in March, they're absolutely not going to use their codes, reach out to them, get those codes, send those to people on your team, use them yourself, okay? Those are all, they're not linked to a specific account. So you can use them, which is pretty exciting. That I loved that Plexus did that, all right? And like I said, we're going to talk here in just a minute on how to get your new ambassadors started, but I kind of wanted to go through some of this stuff that's going on. I know there's a lot, you guys. It was so cool on the team page, just seeing all the shout outs and the welcomes. That's what I love the team page being full of, because it says you guys are building. It's exciting to be able to welcome people. Oh, cute, Auntie. I get to see that little dog tomorrow. And so there's a lot.
He was barking at you, so I had to bring him out here so he would shut up.
So he would shut up. Perfect. Tell him I'll see him tomorrow. So I know it can get overwhelming. But the cool thing, and I'll read that in just a minute, Lisa, thank you, is that's what's growing our businesses, you guys. When we kind of are like a little bit overwhelmed and going, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff, that's where our momentum is kicking in. That's where growth is kicking in. So I have learned the hard way that's actually can be a really good thing, okay? So we're trying to create events that I'm going to talk about tonight that we've got together to help your people go silver, to help you go silver again. Not overwhelming, but we've got to put this stuff out there to try to help you, okay? So just one step at a time. I just wanted to put that in there. And then let me answer Lisa's question. I'm confused. We can still use the codes we have left. No. No, Lisa, your codes, those codes expired. There she is. Everybody keeps moving around. Those codes expired the end of March. The only codes that are transferable are if you had any new ambassadors that signed in March, their codes are good until April 15th, 14th at midnight, okay? So any of those new ambassadors, and then the ones that sign up in April, they're gonna get those. So, okay. All right, you guys, so you're welcome. Thank you, Lisa, for those questions. Those are good because I know other people will have the same questions. We have a PJ party Thursday, you guys. I didn't post it yet. I have the event created. Some of you, most of you probably actually saw the invite because I just went through and invited the first few people that were on my list. But I didn't want to post it because there was so much today, so I'm going to post it tomorrow. But we do have the PJ party on Thursday, a great chance for you guys and for you guys that had any new ambassadors, you know, get them involved in that on Thursday, okay? And then, so, Dusty and I talked, and Jimmy kind of helped us a little bit too on this. We're going to do, you guys saw there was a post on the team page. You may or may not have seen it yet, but it's a spring training one. And it's kind of like helping new ambassadors and all of us seasoned ambassadors kind of sharing about our why and why we're doing this and kind of the basics and teaching some simple things. It's kind of like an IPA challenge, but it's kind of a training thing that we're going to run tomorrow through Friday. Okay. And it's going to be just on the team page. It's going to be on mine, Dusty's. And then of course, many of your leaders are going to post it on their team page as well. So it's really, really good for all of us, but exceptionally good for your new ambassadors on your team. Reach out to them. Don't tag them. Reach out to them and let them know, because we know that a lot of times tagging, they don't see it, okay? So reach out to them personally and let them know, because it's really, really cool how we kind of tried to structure it as short as we could, you guys, but it was really hard. But there's so much good detailed information in these posts. So it's worth it to take a few minutes and read them and think about it and encourage our new ambassadors to do the same. Gives them steps on helping them to get into action right off the bat this month and get to silver, because we don't want to wait until that last week. You know, we want to get them to silver quickly, help their people get to silver. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that's where the success for them comes in and they really see that vision. So we've got that posted. On the 8th, Monday, we're going to be doing our Silver and 7 again, and it's going to be in the same group page. So if you guys are in there, we're going to leave everybody in there. If you want out, absolutely you can get out of it. That's completely up to you guys. But we are going to rerun that again with some different posts that we've got, starting March 8th, and we'll do a Silver and 7 for 7 days. So we wanted to run this little challenge. We're starting tomorrow through Friday to give the weekend to get all of our new ambassadors in that separate group page, okay, for the Silver and 7. So that will not be on the team page. Starting on the 8th, it will be in that group, and it's going to be just continually giving, you know, examples of how to reach out, how to post, just back to the basics, okay? So I want to just tell you guys that. I know it sounds like a lot. I'll write all this stuff out too, but it's stuff we want to give to you guys, to give to your teams, to hopefully help get them running. Okay, so I'm going to do the shout outs last, because I really want to go into this, because we have a long list of shout outs and we actually had to cut them down because we had so many, because we decided we had so many that already you guys know on the team page into detail. So we didn't have enough time to go into detail on all of them, but we're going to save those. And any more questions, you guys chat it in, okay, or unmute. Okay, so getting your new ambassadors started. This is something that's been coming up a lot still in the month of March. I don't know what to do. What do I do? Oh my gosh, I'm scared to death. I've got this new ambassador. What do I do with this person? Or, you know, maybe it's you haven't had a new ambassador in a while. I sometimes do this, you guys, when I get that new ambassador and it's like, you freeze, you know, because you're used to doing something else, and it's like you have had a couple months where you haven't signed that brand new person and you just have to refocus, right? So we all do it. no matter what rank we are. But that is the biggest reason why we created all of the stuff in the announcement section on the team pages. So when you go to the announcement section, that's where it's at. So that's why I say, don't just scroll through Facebook and when you see what's on the team pages, that's what you read for the day, because you're missing a ton of stuff in there. You have to set an alarm and actually go to the team pages, and it just takes a few minutes and scroll down. And that way you'll see what was posted for the day, and then go in and you're going to see what's in the announcement section if it was posted that day. But go into the announcement section and get familiar what's in there, because that's what it is information. Oh, good, Michelle. I'm glad you got it fixed. Awesome. Good to have you. That's what it's for, is information for you to pull for your new ambassadors, new customers, okay? So the new ambassador checklist is in there in the announcements. Pull that, you guys. Copy and paste exactly those steps. We worked really hard on trying to personalize it for our team, but it is what so many teams are using, okay? It is brilliant. It works. It's something most of us are using. Send out that first little message asking that new ambassador, okay, this is the fast start. You know, exactly how it's verbiage sounds great, but personalize it to you and asking that person, do they have any interest in sharing and earning $322 or $422? Let them decide. Don't prejudge for them. Let them decide. Send that to them, because that's our responsibility. And then if they say yes, it gives you the steps. Okay, this is what you send them next. This is what you send them next. And it's so, so, so simple, okay? And it helps get them started, helps get their first post, their list made, reach outs, and you're helping them, okay? It's so, so simple. And then it goes through the steps on the toolkit. You know, we don't want to overwhelm them at first. It's kind of going one step at a time, and it tells you that in that new ambassador checklist. But then you get to the toolkit, which we've talked about. The toolkit, if you guys are not utilizing it, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it's amazing. And the reason I say, because I have been using the heck out of it. I already have some of my second sheets printed out, because this is something, you guys, I feel like I know Summer is completely different than me on like stuff that she'll utilize this way or stuff that works for her. Jimmy is completely different than me on stuff that we're going to utilize. But this we all agree on. Like, it's a no-brainer, because it is right there for us. It is the perfect combination of a toolkit that I've ever seen to be successful with your business and with helping your new ambassadors and new customers, okay? So this is something we want to give to them to show them this is how you do it, because they're thinking, I have no clue what to tell people. I have no clue what to do. So when they get to that step, you're like, I got you covered. I've got it. Our team has an amazing system, an amazing toolkit put together for you, okay? So be using that and reach out to your team members and encourage them to do the same, because as much as I have been hearing, I have no idea what to do, and I'm like, go to that new ambassador checklist. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. I heard that a couple times today. I'm like, okay, we're gonna, you know, but it takes time. It takes time, you guys, because it's something that I put in my notes, and then boom, it's just what I do. It becomes that habit, okay? But then that new ambassador knows, they're like, hey, I can do that. If Jeannie sent me this, I'm gonna just duplicate what she did. And that's what we want them to do, is realize how easy this system is, okay? So that's kind of, I mean, it's there, you guys. The announcements section on the team pages is where it's at. It's all there for you. Very, very simple. The send, share, invite is there. Everything. And then just getting them to silver. That's all we have to focus on. So also, I'm going to let Jimmy Lee talk about this a little bit, because she posted this for us, and it is absolutely incredible. And I think it got really shuffled down, as, like I said, most of the stuff does on the team pages. But she put this in the announcements, and I've used it. I've already used it, and it is brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant on customer service, products. So I'm going to let her explain a little bit about how to utilize this for you guys so that you kind of can understand a little bit better from her. So go ahead, Jimmy.
Okay, guys. Number one thing, when you bring somebody into Plexus, whether it's an ambassador or a customer, is customer service. When you purchase something, you want to know how to use it so you're successful, right? I mean, say you have to go to the pharmacy to get medication, which hopefully you're not because you're on Plexus now. But what happens if you go pick up a new prescription? The pharmacist does a consultation with you, explains how to use it. Do you need to take it with food? What time do you need to take it? How many times a day? What dosage? Do you need to increase the dosages? All that good stuff. Same thing goes for our Plexus products. When we bring somebody on, it's our job to make sure that we provide them with the proper instructions, with a good routine. You know, some of our products, like the ProBio 5, we start out at a low dose and then we gradually increase. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken all the welcome packs. I think I have one new one that Summer pointed out that I need to do. And I have created product instructions for each one. Plus there's some other product combos that I put together, which are just like frequently used things like Triplex and X Factor or Triplex and Metaburn, okay? I've organized it into this post. There is written text that you send them that's basically tips on what they need to be doing, from water intake to communicating with you. Okay, there is, for every single product combo, there is a video for every single product that is attached to this that they can watch to learn a little bit more about the products. There is a graphic for every combo with a schedule. Now, with the schedules on this, we don't always do everything the same way, okay? I have done this by the way that I was taught to start with the products. It's not always the way that we stick with them because there's no one right way to take the products. You have to figure out what works best for each person, okay? I had somebody today that went and grabbed the instructions. She's like, wait, that's not how I take my BioCleanse. Okay, but if you think back, that's how you started taking your BioCleanse until we figured you needed to do something different. So just know that this is a baseline, and there's always ways to tweak it. Now, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this on my phone. I have the team page. Can you see that, Jeannie? Right here, it
it's
says
a little fuzzy, but it's
okay.
Go ahead.
All right, it says announcements, and this is from my phone. On the computer, I think it's over to the left. So I click on announcements. It pulls up, see all that pink? Those are the product instructions. I've written out some stuff here about customer service for you. But there is, let's see here. There is a group for the weight loss combos. If you click on it, it lists each combo, and then you go to the comment section and there's a comment for each one. It's in order as it's listed here. The next one, triplex combos. Then we have vital biome combos, family combos, and Joyome combos. You guys, this is so simple to use, okay? I hope it's helpful for everybody. It's something that I kind of started for myself. I felt like I needed a little bit to be a little bit more organized with it. And then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sit down and do this. And then I showed Jeannie, she's like, throw this on the page. So yep. I hope that this is helpful. I will say along with this, use the Ambassador Toolkit. So one section in there is called New Product User Follow-Up. And then there's another page that says Ensuring Their Success Map. You use those two pages together. It tells you when to contact your new customer or your new ambassador. It gives a little map of what to say. Okay, things are going great, so let's go this way. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, ask this question, recommend this. There's a whole thing. I mean, it's It's brilliant. I'm like, where has this been my last 5 years? So use it. I love it. It has just made things so much more simple. One other little tip that I want to add in is when I start somebody new, I will ask them to make a list of what they're looking for, a list of their symptoms that they're wanting to improve. So they have that list. I ask them to share it with me if they will. And then as we go, they can cross things off that list. Oh, I'm sleeping better. Oh, my foot fungus is gone. You know, they seem like nothing in the world is right. I can pull that list out and say, well, you know, last week you told me you were sleeping better. So just get them to make a list, okay? If anybody has any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat or unmute yourself when we do the Q&A portion of it, okay?
Awesome. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, I'm so thankful to her because it was so awesome because I just went in there, copied, pasted, and then saved the little graphic and sent it to a couple of ambassadors this month, and it was genius. I was like, thank you, Jimmy, because that saved so much. It was so easy. You guys, it took me 2 seconds to do that. So Jimmy, thank you again so much for doing that and posting that for our team. It's pretty cool, you guys. Okay. Another thing I wanted to add was three-way chats. Super valuable three-way chats. So I've been in a lot of them today and a little bit on the end of last month with new ambassadors and their sponsor adding me, just saying, hey, you know, Paula, this is my friend Jeannie. She's been with Plexus for 6 years. You know, I'm super excited to get you guys connected. Jeannie, do you have any tips for her? And then, you know, she'll kind of introduce, you know, Paula to me, okay? And let me know a little bit about her and that, hey, she got her products yesterday or she's super excited to get her products and, you know, she's not sure about sharing yet, but I hope she will see the vision when she starts or, hey, she's ready to kick this off. It gives me an idea. And then, and this doesn't always have to be done with me. It's good, like Jimmy Lee's got him going with Summer and her new ambassador or, you know, whatever, okay? But that third party validation, somebody in your upline, your sponsor, your new ambassador, and somebody in your upline or a sideline even, you know, because we all do that. If we know somebody that they can relate to, hey, can I throw you in a three-way chat? And then it gives that person the opportunity to be like, wow, okay, this is pretty cool. Like there's more people than just my sponsor in Plexus, number one. They see that when they get on the Dream Team page, right? But it's like more people care about me and they take the time to reach out to me, share their tips. I show my excitement. I'm so excited that they joined, excited to watch their journey depending on what their goals are, and just let them know always that I am here to help them as well as their sponsor. They have a huge group of support. And hey, any tips, you know, I'll give them tips. And then we have that three-way chat open too for in the future. So it's great. They'll post in there, sometimes comment in there, hey, you know, I got a question. I'm feeling this, you know, troubleshooting, or, oh my gosh, I have a new ambassador that's interested. What do I do? And then it also, like Jimmy does it a lot with me. So if she's busy, I can jump in there quickly and help that person or vice versa, okay? But it gets them connected. It's the most important thing on that is it builds that connection right away and makes them feel special and part of something. They are part of it with you, absolutely. But when you go beyond that, that's where the light bulb clicks on for them. And they are like, this is amazing. There's more people like me that are doing this. I can do this. And it just gives them that validation of, I'm doing it, Jimmy's doing it, why can't they? And we just pour that belief into them in this three-way chat, okay? So another great thing to do. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Can I add something real quick? Okay.
Yes, you can.
One of the things I love about doing this, I cannot tell you how many times I've had somebody having issues not responding to me, and I've been able to say, hey, Jeannie, can you go check in on that person? And it's like and Summer and I have had this multiple times too, but it's like for some reason, because they've got the personal connection with me, they don't want to tell me this really personal thing that's going on, but they'll be open telling Jeannie. So it's nice for them to have that connection with her. And Summer's been using these a lot through the training process with her new ambassadors to keep me in the loop and to get my opinion. It's working really well. And I have to tell you guys real quick. So I noticed something that Summer did. She got a little bit bolder today in her three-way welcome chats. And at the end of her message, after introducing us, she said, do you have any local girlfriends or coworkers that would like to do this with you?
Love it.
I love that. I mean, I'm always in my end of it. I'm always asking flat out, are you interested in the business? But I love that she's like trying to get them accountability partners, and she's matched some up so far. So it's pretty awesome.
I'm like committed to getting everyone an accountability partner. I don't care if they want the business or not.
Right.
And so I've just decided everyone gets an accountability partner, handing them out like Oprah.
Yep. And it's all about how you word it too, Summer. The way you worded it tricks their brains.
Right? I like
they have no idea.
One of my favorite things about doing these welcome chats with the sponsor is that, you know, a lot of times these are our friends. These are people we know, and we feel like we already know whether or not they're going to want to share. And so the minute we say to them, like, do you want to do a post? And they're going to go, hell no, I don't want to do a post.
Exactly right.
Except if Jimmy asks them, it lets me off the hook.
Yep.
And I get to kick back and watch the show for a minute and see how this goes down.
Right.
And they feel more obligated to answer her than they would me. And so not, you know, in the beginning, like if you're worried about talking to your friends about sharing, because sometimes they can be the hardest audience ever.
Yeah.
Like,
totally
it's cool. Part of that, like developing silver process, asking about sharing and stuff, your sponsor does for you in those welcome chats. You don't even have to do it. And then they give the answer, and they've sorted the apples for you.
Yep.
And so you know how to proceed without prejudging and all of that. So I love that. But the accountability partner, I've just decided is my new thing. Everyone's getting one. I don't care.
Love it, Summer.
I love it.
We need to post that on the team page, because that's super good. And you made a good point on, like, even though Jimmy and I know you can be kind of, you know, we're bold with our people a lot of times on, we already know we want them to work the business. We don't hold back on telling them, you can do this. Do you want to work the business? Like, it's just, I know all of us ask that question, but it's easier when you have that person, that other sponsor that's, you know, you may be feeling uncomfortable about that. We can be more bold about that as that sponsor coming into that three-way, because we don't have that connection to that person.
Mm-hmm.
So it's,
and you're simply just asking the question, and the other person's like,
I know, they're over there shaking and freaking out until they answer.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
One other thing real quick, guys, is we're saying do these three-way chats with your sponsor. It doesn't, if your sponsor's not working the business, it doesn't have to be your sponsor. Yep. I am not Summer's sponsor as much as I wish I were. Okay. She is actually my level 3. She needs to be my level 1, but she's my level 3.
It's a whole nother call.
I know. But that's who she does them with me, because there's nobody in between. Okay. So there's always somebody out there above you or beside you or something that will do this with you. Don't ever feel like you're alone.
Yep.
Like you're on this call,
yep.
So you at least have Jeannie above you.
That's
you know,
right. Yep. I'm always here to do them. So don't hesitate. Don't ask me. Just open the chats. Just do it. And I see them. Like Lisa, I was so proud of her. She did her first one today. And it was super cool. We talked about it late last night, and then we decided let's do it this morning, and boom, that girl was on it, and she did it this morning and opened it with her new ambassador, and it was so exciting because I got to meet that person and talk to them this morning. And it was, I couldn't right away because I was dropping the boys off, but as soon as I got done, I sent that voice message through, because I love the voice messages sometimes because they can hear my excitement and my voice and my personality, and sometimes I hope that excites them. So yes, exactly. So yes, great stuff on there. Okay, you guys. So we're at our time limit, but we got a few. Shut up. So I'll go through these kind of quickly because it was just an amazing month. So proud of you guys. All right. So of course our top PB was Jimmy Lee this month. So congratulations. Super exciting. Our top enroller, as you guys saw, was Serena. Crazy girl had 8 new ambassadors. So awesome. She kicked butt, and it was all towards the end, kind of like our Miss Summer did too. So we also had some other, because there was so many, you guys, and there was people like that added 1, 2 ambassadors, some that have not added an ambassador in a long time. So it was really exciting to see because it was like spread out everywhere. It was so exciting. But I do want to highlight the people who signed at least 3 ambassadors and above, because otherwise we really would be here all night. Okay, so I had to limit it somewhere so that this doesn't discount anybody. You guys that signed 1 and 2, congratulations too. Okay, so those that signed, let's see, 7 ambassadors was Misty Trevino, and we are sorry. I am sorry if I do not pronounce a last name right. Okay, give me some grace on that. Okay, so six ambassadors that signed was Christy, and I'm not going to say her last name, bless her heart, because I don't know how to say her last name, but Christy signed 6. Super amazing. And Summer Glenn signed 6. Tina Brown, who's on here, my auntie, signed 6, and Marilyn, who's on here, signed 6. So Serena, Misty, Christy, Summer, Tina, and Marilyn all earned their iPads. Pretty exciting. So they are all getting an iPad, you guys. So cool. And I will say, like, Marilyn kicked it into high gear this month. Like, she's not every month adding just people like crazy. My aunt either, and she just kicked it into high gear and told me she was doing it, and she did it, you guys. Super exciting to see some of those people that just go like crazy. Miss Summer over there, like 2 days to go, is like 2 days after month, was like, Jeannie, I'm getting an iPad. I'm like, I have no doubt. And she did. Like, it was email after email. Summer's got a new ambassador. I'm like, she's like, I did it. I'm like, I knew it. So it was pretty cool to see, you guys. So, all right. We didn't have anybody with 5 ambassadors, but Alma, she signed 4, Alma Warden. And then we had a few with 3. We had Amanda, we had Leslie, Rachel Cooper, Michelle, we had Shailene, which Michelle's, let's see. Yeah, Shailene and Teresa, who I know is on here too, had 3 new ambassadors. So congratulations to you guys, because that's going silver. That's amazing. Okay, so we had a couple super silvers, and super silvers is where you have at least 50 points. So it's halfway between silver and gold, and you get a bonus. I love this, and it is still active, still a thing, okay? Is that even a word? But my auntie Tina, she got super silver, and Leslie, oh no, Leslie didn't, I forgot. She got just silver, so I apologize. Alma was the other one who got super silver. So that was pretty exciting. And then I had to write our silvers on a completely different list because we had 9 silvers this month, you guys. 9. So exciting. Okay, so our silvers for the month was Rachel Cooper, Misty Trevino. We had Jenny, Christy, Michelle Forsey. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, Michelle, if I say that wrong. We had Michelle Rodriguez, who was on here. Good job, Michelle. Super proud of you. Amanda. That was an exciting one because I know she's been working hard. She's under my aunt, and it was pretty cool to see her do that. Leslie, and I think it's Syme or Sim. I'm not sure. Syme. Sorry, Leslie, but she went silver. And we had Shailene. So that was 9 silver ambassadors, you guys. 9. Incredible. So yeah, if I missed anybody, please let me know. I tried my best to get everybody through. I went through the back office like crazy this morning trying to get everybody. But congratulations to all of you guys. Those are going to watch the recording. It was really neat to see the momentum and just everybody, you guys supporting each other, cheering each other on, and just just putting it into action was so, so neat. So I'm excited to keep it going for April too, and to really bless our new ambassadors with 3 enrollment codes, get those accountability partners, right, Summer, and, get them to silver. And yeah, it's going to be exciting, you guys. So just look for the things to come, take it one step at a time, reach out. You guys, we are here to help you. We don't know if you're struggling with something, or if you're going, let us know. We're here to help you, because we're going still sometimes, because it has just been amazing to see all of these new team members. So we're in this together, okay? Just remember that. So I'm going to let you guys go. Or do you have any questions? Let's do that really quick. And if anybody needs to go, please don't hesitate to get off, because I know it's a little bit later than our 30
I don't
minutes.
have a question, but I have something to say. Summer talked about the whole accountability thing. I got to go there. Accountability partners. Her and I are right there on that. I got to tell you guys, if it wasn't for Summer, I would not have gotten that iPad.
Awesome. Good
She
job.
would not let me stop. She was on my butt.
Love it.
I had pretty much given up. I had the 5. It was 5 o'clock on the last day, and I went, you know what? I'm proud of 5. I'm done.
Yeah.
She would not let me stop. So she made me do that.
I can't wait to Zoom you.
I mean, accountability partners. That's what it's all about, right there, man. If you don't have one, go find one.
I can't wait to Zoom you on our new iPads.
iPads. Oh, that'd be so cool.
You're not even going to know how to use it.
I won't. I have no idea. I'm already scared.
I'm so proud of you. You are a beast.
That was pretty cool. Yep.
So
Good job,
cool.
you guys.
And here's something I got to say. Summer kind of knows all this because we always talk about it. But, I got a lot of crap going on right now, okay?
She does.
So I have kind of fallen behind on a lot of my IPAs and all that stuff I've been doing. So this was a shock for me.
Yeah.
It really was a shock for me. I pushed a little bit, but they just started coming out of the woodwork. All of a sudden, it was like all of the stuff I've done over the last 6 months paid off.
Yep.
They paid off. And people were literally, Jeannie, calling me.
I know. I loved that.
The last one I signed up was a phone call at 5 o'clock that evening. I had no clue what was happening. Okay, I want to do this. I went, no way. I'm just like, this is not real.
That's the best part too, when it happens kind of organically like that. It's because, just like you said, all that work you have done led up to that. And it was
evidently because I didn't push these people. I mean, I always post, but I wasn't doing my normal messages like I do. Right. I'm a message guru. I wasn't doing that for the last couple of months, but I got them anyway.
That's right. Well, and it's because of that consistency. And that's the biggest thing that we tell people. It's so easy to quit during the slow months when you're not seeing those people signing up and you're not getting those customers. And that's the best time to stay consistent, because then for like this, boom, it happens. I've seen it happen in the 6 years. Like, it's clockwork like that. And it's really, really neat and rewarding to see that happen because of your consistency. You can prove it now and say, because I did that, look what happened.
And the last ambassador that I signed up already has her first customer.
That's so cool. So cool.
Mind blowing.
Well, exactly. And I will tell you too, with tax season being here, it's always so exciting because that consistency leading up to this is good when they're like, hey, Tina's been posting about that, now I can do that. Now I can take that extra money and spend it on me and invest in me. And so that's
crazy. I mean, it's really crazy. The 6 that I got, one of them was a returner that was actually under Tasha.
Yep, I remember.
And she said, that was a phone call, and she said, I've been following you. I was going to do it when it was $5 here a while back, and I missed that one. Never talked to this girl before. I've never talked to her. Never went after her. I mean, this was weird.
Yeah.
They all came to me. These 5 of them came to me. It was strange.
That's cool. That's cool. Good job.
I've never had that before.
I know. But you're doing something right, like I said, because it is. It's like you said, it's been some hard things lately, but it's looking back that has gotten to this point when you really needed it. And that's what I love about this business, you guys, because my aunt's exactly right. Like, that is the blessings of this business, is sometimes when we have stuff going on or we have to step back, there are sometimes our business grows like crazy, you know, still, you know, you're still getting emails of new ambassadors joining your team, or that, you know, people are reaching out to you. And that doesn't happen in a 9-to-5 job sometimes, you know. It's really pretty incredible how this business works.
That number right there?
Mm-hmm.
I need that many to hit gold.
Yep. Not exciting.
This month.
That's good.
There's several goals.
And I signed up 6. I can do that.
That's right. Yes, you can. Mm-hmm. Yes, you can. And it really, that's why I said, you guys, with this silver, if that's where we really, because she's going to hit gold, she's not even going to know she hit gold, because she's going to be focusing on helping her people get silver and helping her people's people get silver, and doing those 3-way chats and just focusing on that and getting them plugged into these events and getting them connected with the team and feeling part of the team. And when she's doing that, it's just going to happen. And then all of a sudden she's going to look and go, oh my gosh, I'm gold, you know? And that's when you retain it. That's when you retain that rank and you hold that rank and you keep going. Because it's proven. Just ask Jimmy and I, we will tell you. That is the best way. Go ahead.
Can I offer like one tiny something?
Absolutely.
So I hadn't signed any ambassadors until March 27th. I signed 5 I signed 1 on the 27th, and then I signed 5 in a matter of 36 hours.
It was crazy.
I have never signed 6 ambassadors in a month, and I've been with Plexus for 4.5 years, almost 5. I have never had a month like this before. And I sat and I did some reflection yesterday about like what was different.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of things.
Okay.
One, I have been completely diligent and focused on my own action.
Yes.
And no outcomes. I have not been paying attention to outcome. I have been focusing on what I am in control of and my own action every day. And that is send, share, invite, and Doe.
That's right.
Doing that Doe app and send, share, invite. That's the difference for me.
That's right.
Those are what I have been doing since January religiously. And I've had some signups, but not 6.
Yeah.
I've had 6 since January. But I went into this month making a promise to myself that I was going to build solid with this incentive, and I was not going to cheapen this opportunity. I was not going to throw free all over my Facebook page. Right. And I was going to attract those people that were going to stay.
Yep.
And every single sign up I had got a $199 welcome pack.
Yes.
3 of them got more products on top of $199 welcome packs.
Yep.
And that is because of my mindset on those packages. And I haven't sold a $99 welcome pack since a year ago.
It's crazy.
And I have sold 15 since October. 15 $199 welcome packs since October.
Amazing.
Prior to that,
guys.
I hadn't had a new sign up for 6 months.
Yeah. It's
check your head.
Right.
That's my advice. Check your head and stay focused on your action. Don't worry about the outcome.
That's right.
Because they all came to me. They all fell in my lap on Saturday. My mom was with me and she's just watching me. She's like, another one? And I'm like, we're not going to talk about it. We're just going to let it happen. We're not even going to try to make sense of it. We're just going to go with it.
Mindset is a bunch, Summer. And you guys, if you have not watched her training yet, she's got 2 good trainings. So she did another training for us on the toolkit too. So if you want more in-depth training, go on the Dream Team page. Unless you're on Summer's, it's on hers too. But you can search, use a little search bar and just search Summer, Summer, and her stuff's going to pull up for posts. And she has one on that. And she also did there's a couple different videos on there too, but for her $199 welcome packs. And it's really, really good. So if you guys have not watched those or rewatch them, you get into her brain and it's really good on how
it's scary in there.
It's I took some screenshots of my conversations and sent them to Tina. Like, I tell people, I'm going to make a recommendation for you, and I'm going to start off with the best possible outcome for you. Is that okay?
Right.
Yes. I send them that $199 graphic with all the explanations, and I tell them why it's the best.
Yep.
And they all go, okay.
Exactly.
Done.
And it's because you're not scared to give them that option first. So many people
I don't give them any of
products. Yeah, and I'm like, no, you go for the big, and then let them decide. It's so frustrating.
Right.
But
Yeah, and every time I copy what Summer does, word for word, I mean, I steal her stuff all the time. They come back at me and go, too much money. I'm like, what is it different that she's doing that I'm doing that she didn't get them to do that? I don't know. I get it.
I know, and that's where you got it. Well, and it's probably, because like sometimes I felt that, and it's like, it could be the verbiage, like you're going to say it a little bit different than maybe Summer says it, or in a different way. I don't know. I've learned that it's some of those keywords.
Well, I'm using her words.
I know, but I mean, it needs to be
her words and put them over there, and I get a complete different response.
It's okay.
That's right. It'll happen. But make it, maybe change it up a little to how you would send that person. But in Summer, still same, but more in, Tina's verbiage, or a little thing on there, or a little emoji that fits you.
Yeah, Summer's a little more diplomatic than I am. I just got on there and say, here, just do it.
Well, it's cool though. I mean, now we've got 189 welcome packs.
Yeah.
And it's all about the savings. It's all about the discount.
Right.
It's all about like,
We'll see.
slashed this price
We'll see.
again. Oh my
Right,
gosh.
Summer. Okay. And that's what else I was going to bring up. So answer me this, you guys. So we signed 100 ambassadors on the team this month because they gave us $40 off. It is $40 to start the most incredible business in the world, as far as I'm concerned. And you already get way over 40% savings on our welcome pack. So why is it that everybody works their business so hard in a month when it's free? Because it's only $40 off instead of you know what I mean? Because it went, you guys, there's teams that signed, I saw 17,000 ambassadors.
I've seen some of those just because it's the word free.
Yes.
Everybody wants free.
Yeah.
This over here is just $10 off. That's not free.
No, but it's the sale. I've had people do the same thing, and they're like, I've been waiting for a sale. I'm like, it's $10. Well, you're killing me. You're not going to do it for 2 months because you're going to wait for the $10 off. I'll give you.
They do too.
Yes, I think so, Maida. I agree completely. It's really psychological. And it's so funny to me because I'm like, wow, how incredible that it took this to get everybody to be like, yeah, I'm jumping on board. But is it, our wording too, or is it because we're like out there, this is like a great deal. It's free, but it's only $40. So we need to continue this every month, because we need to figure out that verbiage to say, you guys, this is only $40. Make them realize the value of what they are getting for $40 a year. And because comparing it with what it starts, like we used to do the opportunity meetings on McDonald's, and I think it was, what was it, you guys, $200,000, right? Or $700,000 to start a McDonald's, or, we had all that graph. Remember that, you guys, that had all of to start a small business. And then we're like, ours at that time was $34.95. It's like, so it's really a lot of how we present it to them.
Well, and okay, so with them wanting a deal, that is a big reason why these $199 welcome packs are working for Summer. She's giving them a deal. She's showing them the value. She's showing them not how much they're spending, but how much they're
saving. Exactly right. Very good, Jimmy. I'm glad you said that, because where's that welcome pack thing? And it says on there, the graph I use is the one that shows the savings. And that's the first thing I tell them. You're saving $168. Last night, the one that did, I was like, yeah, you're saving $168. She's like, great. I'm like,
yeah.
And that's a really point, Jimmy. Yeah.
It's like that truck sitting in my driveway right now. Do you think I could afford to spend that much money on a truck? No, the guy gave us a deal. Jed said, oh, hell yeah, I'll sell my truck because we got a deal.
Exactly. It is, you guys. And that's something, I'm thankful, like I said, that Plexus is doing this, continuing it to give these new ambassadors that chance. But we need to make them realize that it's only $39.95. So don't wait and only do this when they have free codes. Don't cheapen it, as Summer said, because we never had free memberships when I started. So
I manually place my orders every month at the very end of the month for whatever.
Yeah.
And I love when I check out and on the bottom it says
you
have saved $95 this month. But I'm like, hell yeah, that's my membership twice just this month, like
exactly.
Start paying attention to that. Work on your own mindset with that. Like, okay, how many times did I pay for my membership this year?
Totally. 20? Post that.
20?
Well, and not just that, but you're making commission back on it too. Hello?
Yeah. On your own orders.
What company does that?
Yeah. Well, and that's a really good point too on, our posting, and that's something I need to do better at, is talking about the discount of signing up as wholesale. It's always a deal, not just in March or in April. We always have a deal. Hit me up.
That's something that when I'm trying to help somebody decide between preferred customer or ambassador, I'm obviously wanting a 60 to 90 day commitment. They know that they need to have 100 PV every month. Otherwise, we're going to have a talk and they're going to have 100 PV because that's just the way and it's the way that Summer knows. She sees our chat thread. I'm always sending examples through when I get one. But I let them know that they have the opportunity to make commission back on their own orders. And I also let them know that, hey, if you sign up as an ambassador, you get the perk of being on my team page where you're going to get more educational information on health, the business, just all around your products. It's a perk. So I never have to ask, would you like to be added? No, I add them. I welcome them. Life is good.
Yep.
I love that Jimmy always tells me, I don't know if she really tells this to people, but she always tells me like, hello, I'm giving them coaching on the side. The least they could do is pay me in pay points every month.
I've heard the same exact, yes.
They're getting coaching for free.
And it's so true.
Perfect.
It is. It's very, very true. But that is a very good point. And I love those different little suggestions of things.
I had somebody join my team, I think in February, and she's in another MLM. And she, in March, messaged me and she goes, so is there a monthly fee for me to maintain my website? And I was like, no, what is that?
Yeah, we don't have anything.
And she's like, we don't have to pay like $10 a month to keep our websites active. I'm like, no, what? No.
Yeah.
So this is really sweet.
Yes, it is.
This is really sweet.
Yes, it is. Yeah. And
monthly fees after memberships. What?
Yep. Several people don't realize until they get in really the difference if they've had a bad experience with another MLM. Right. And so it's our job to put that out there. But like on posts, I never downplay another. I know none of us do. We never downplay another MLM because Plexus is different. I've seen other companies do that. I've seen other companies compare our products to theirs, which I feel honored because I'm like, well, our products are dang good enough where they have to try to compare to make their products sound better. I'm like, and I think it's very unprofessional, because that's one thing Plexus will never do. And that's one thing that Plexus ambassadors don't do is we just do what we do because we know what we have. And, we don't have to cheapen our products to compare or downplay any other company. We stay professional and above, and it works, and they see that. But, so it's just our job of getting that out there, but in the right way, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So
yeah, I had a girl last month that She works at the same company I do, and we were at a training session, and she was drinking this green-looking stuff. And I'm like, what's that? And she's like, oh, it's Arbonne probiotics, but they taste nasty.
Oh,
I'm like, you should try ours. It's a capsule. It doesn't taste.
yeah, you don't taste it.
And she ordered the Vital Biome and the
Nice.
Probio 5. And then this month she signed as an ambassador.
Yay, Teresa. Super
job.
cool. Super cool.
So I didn't really have to say anything to her. She said it. She's like, these taste nasty. And I'm like, you should try ours. You know?
Right.
And I sent her the info sheets and I gave her a catalog, and
Awesome.
she jumped right on. So I'm hoping that she's so far having good luck, and she ordered the triplex and
Cool.
the Metaburn on top of it. So I'm hoping that
Hey, Teresa.
all of that will work good for her.
Yay. That's so cool. Super, super cool. I love that.
How's your arm, Teresa?
Yeah.
I just took the ice pack off, so
Hey.
Man, you need to stop tripping over stuff.
Yeah, she does. Poor thing.
well, I went to the doctor today, and the nurse, and I was talking to the nurse before the doctor came in, and said, my knee went out and I fell. And she's like, well, you need to get that knee fixed. And I said, well, 2 years ago I tried to, and the insurance denied me getting anything done because I hadn't taken enough NSAIDs yet. So I gave up on that. So it's like, yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
fix
about
the
right.
problem. Just create more problems.
Yeah.
Oh, I better stop recording.